Thank you for tuning into English Christian Times.
July 11th. Saint Benedict of Nursia. Benedict of Nursia was a monk and abbot, who lived in the 5th and 6th century AD. He founded several monasteries, and wrote a rule for monasteries, which became fundamental for Western monasticism. The Catholic Church venerates him as patron of Europe. The principal source for Benedict's life are the 4 books of dialogues, which Pope Gregory the Great wrote in 593–594 AD. Benedict and his twin sister Scholastica were born into a Christian noble family, in Nursia, in 480 AD. Benedict went to Rome, for his studies. He grew weary of life in Rome, having found his companions' lives dissolute and immoral, and his teachers unchristian and corrupt. This led him to abandon his studies in Rome, to pursue a spiritual life. He left the city, with his faithful family, Nurse Cyrilla accompanying him, as far as Enfide. Benedict spent time living as a hermit, in spiritual isolation, in a cave later identified as the Sacro Specchio at Subiaco. The monks of a nearby monastery asked Benedict, who was by then a well-known holy man, to become their new abbot. His insistence on proper monastic discipline, however, brought him into conflict with the community, who attempted to poison him. Benedict miraculously escaped harm and returned to his cave. Later he established 12 monasteries, near Subiaco, and resided in the 13th as abbot. Around the year 529 AD he left Subiaco with his most devoted disciples, for Cassino, and founded a monastery, in the ancient pagan Acropolis, on the hill overlooking the town. Here he wrote the supremely influential Rule of Monasteries and served, as the new monastery's first abbot, until his death on the 21st of March, traditionally thought to have been in 547. He was followed soon afterwards by his sister Scholastica who, unusually, was buried in the same tomb. In 1947 Pope Pius XII recognized Saint Benedict as the «Father of Europe». In 1964 Pope Paul VI declared him «Patron of Europe».